Dr. Magdy Yacoub, King of Hearts. Dr. Magdy Yacoub, born on the 16th of November in 1935, is considered one of the most famous Egyptians, one of the pioneers of heart transplantation at the global level and one of the most prominent surgeons in Britain, where he was awarded the title of King of Hearts. Dr. Yacoub graduated from the Faculty of Medicine, Cairo University in 1957. In 1964, Dr. Yacoub began his career life in the best hospitals in Britain. In 1974, Dr. Yacoub became the first person to conduct open-heart surgery in Nigeria with the help of a team of prominent surgeons. Pioneer of heart transplant. In 1980, Dr. Yacoub headed the heart transplant program at Harefield Hospital in London, where he performed nearly 2,000 of heart transplants that made Harefield Hospital the main transplant center in the UK. Dr. Yacoub has developed new techniques in the field of heart surgery to patients with heart problems at birth. Dr. Yacoub led a team of specialists who succeeded in making new parts of the heart from human cells. Since 2001, Dr. Yacoub has devoted most of his time to the Chain of Hope charity he founded in 1995 that cares for children suffering from heart diseases in conflict areas in the developing countries. He established a heart operations center in Aswan in 2009. Aspects from his private life. Dr. Yacoub mentioned that he had dreamed of becoming a surgeon since he was a child, and this was the focus of his life to the point of obsession. He said that his father was a general surgeon while he was aspiring to become a heart surgeon, and this desire was strengthened in him when his aunt, who was in her early 20s, died during her giving birth due to a heart problem. What worries him is that the society does not understand that there is a large gap between those who have and those who do not have. When he was 5 years old, he said, "I want to be a surgeon," because his father was a surgeon and his aunt died at 20 years old because she was sick from her heart. Dr. Magdy Yacoub said, "Many people need treatment for this problem. I will be a heart surgeon to help people." He was able to achieve his dream already and studied medicine at Cairo University and qualified as a doctor in 1957. Sir Magdy Yacoub is currently Professor of Cardiothoracic Surgery at the National Heart and Lung Institute, Imperial College London. He achieved a lot of achievements and has won many awards and titles. For example, Yacoub established the largest heart and lung transplantation program in the world, where more than 2,500 transplant operations have been performed. He has also developed novel operations for a number of complex. He was honored for his services to medicine and surgery in 1991, awarded Fellowship of the Academy of Medical Sciences in 1998, and Fellowship of the Royal Society in 1999. In the same year, the UK Secretary of State for Health presented him valuable prize recognition of his contribution to medicine. There are many Yacoub's achievements in Egypt and all over the world, like establishing Aswan Heart Center for Surgeries and Researches in 2009, the Heart Science Center in London, and the Chain of Hope charity, which provides cardiothoracic surgical care to the developing world. He has not only been a top-rated heart surgeon, but has also written over 1,000 articles and co-authored several books on the heart surgery techniques he has developed. In conclusion, I can say that all Egyptians should be proud that Sir Magdy Yacoub is an Egyptian scientist because he is considered one of the most famous cardiac surgeons all over the world. I consider Dr. Magdy Yacoub my idol because he worked hard to be a surgeon as he wanted when he was young. I want to be a very famous doctor, like Dr. Magdy Yacoub. He took the title of Sir, and he's the first Egyptian to receive the Order of Merit. I am working and studying hard to be a doctor like my idol. He was appointed as Professor of Cardiac Surgery at Brompton Hospital in London in 1986 AD. As one of the best cardiologists in the world, Dr. Yacoub developed new and pioneering techniques in the field of heart surgery in patients with heart problems at birth. He then became head of the Heart Transplant Foundation in Britain in 1987 AD, and a professor of cardiothoracic surgery at the University of London. Queen Elizabeth of Britain granted him the title of Sir since 1991. He has done many studies and research on the engineering of heart valve tissues, the regeneration of the heart muscle, and the manufacture of many new devices to assist the left ventricle. He is the first to invent domino surgery, which involves transplanting the heart and lungs into a patient suffering from lung failure, and has supervised more than 18 doctoral theses in cardiac surgery for graduate students. Since retiring from his job in 2001, Dr. Yacoub devotes all his time to the charitable organization, Chain of Hope, which he founded in 1995, which cares for children in conflict areas in developing countries who suffer from heart diseases, in addition to practicing surgery in his private clinic in Britain, as well as worked as a consultant and viewer for organ transplants. Dr. Magdy Yacoub presented more than 400 scientific researches in heart transplantation, and in his professional life he performed more than 25,000 open heart operations, including more than 2,500 heart transplants or heart and lung transplants. This is the highest number achieved by a heart surgeon in the field of heart transplants in the world. He also supervised more than 18 doctoral theses in cardiac surgery and published more than 1,000 scientific articles. Sir Magdy Yacoub established the Magdy Yacoub Foundation for Free Cardiac Surgery, an Egyptian non-profit organization working in the field of healthcare. He started the first center in Aswan. He is also the founder and director of the Magdy Yacoub Research Network, which established the Qatar Center for Vascular and Cardiac Research in cooperation with Qatar Foundation and Hamad Al Tayyiba Foundation. Sir Magdy Yacoub received many civil honors such as the title of Knight in 1991, the State Medal of Pakistan, and the Outstanding Lifetime Achievement Award for his contribution to medicine. He won the People's Prize in 2000 organized by the BBC, and in 1998 the Texas Heart Institute Award for scientific achievement in the field of the heart and blood vessels, and the Distinguished Achievement Award in 1999.